Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick little project, a burlap Valentine's wreath. I'm going to show you the items that you will need. By the way, this is simply unique. You're going to need some glue sticks. You're going to need a glue gun. You will also need some burlap ribbons. You will need scissors, and you will need some flowers or roses or some type of embellishment. I'm going to start out with this heart wreath here, which you see I have already started. I was doing it and then I was like, you know what, I need to video this for my channel. So this is a heart wreath that was purchased from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, for $1. And you simply want to keep your formation of a heart, which you see on this side. I have kept it in this shape. Hopefully I'm in frame that you guys can see this. So I'm going to finish up this side along with you all, as well as show you how to put some embellishment on here as well. So just to tell you a quick tip, when you're doing the pointed, you're going to have 2 points here and then here, the bottom as well as the top. And you want to make sure that you wrap your ribbon around there tightly, because you want to keep that pointed shape on the bottom and the top. Okay, so you just want to start by getting your ribbon here, and you want to try your best not to overlap it too much, because you want the ribbon to show. So hopefully I can hold this steady and y'all can see what I'm doing here. I want to take it in the back. Move this out of the way. That's the top part that I need to finish. And you just want to simply wrap that here. And then you want to continue. I know I should have been on the table doing this instead of trying to hold it up. But hopefully you guys get the gist of what I am doing here. And then you want to just continue to wrap it around, and you want to hold it taut so you can keep your heart shape. I apologize, you guys, this piece here keeps getting in the way. And simply just keep wrapping around. Try not to overlap, because you want it to look as neat as possible. And sometimes, like you see right here, how I have that little space there, you want to kind of make sure you don't have too much of a space like that. So once you're finished, you're going to have to go back and look at it. I'm out of frame. And just keep going. Wrapping it under here. I've already pre-cut my ribbon. If you want to keep it on the roll until you finish, that's fine, but it was kind of hard to keep it on the roll, and when I have to go back and forth from the front to the back, it was kind of hard to do for me. So that's the reason why I cut it already. And again, make sure, see that gap there? Make sure you cover that up just by bringing it closer together here. Just like that. See what I did there? And sometimes you want to hold it there too while you wrap the next one around. Just trying to keep it from having too many gaps. Again, guys, I apologize for not doing this at a table. But since I finished my Valentine's Day tablescape, I don't want to mess that surface up. You know, don't have that many places in my apartment when there's a lot of lighting. So please forgive me. And if this video is getting too long, you guys, I may do a second part showing you how I embellish it, or like maybe my finished look, because I know long videos are not always best. Okay, so, and as you can see here, I am at that point right there that I was telling you about. So just make sure that you're keeping that point there. Now here you may have a little bit of overlapping of the ribbon, because it's so important to keep the heart's shape. So if you do, that's fine, because you're going to put your bow there anyways, and so it may kind of cover that portion up. And let's see. And sometimes too, you can kind of go back and slide it back down this way here. You can slide it down, covering up your little spaces there. Hopefully I'm not making this video too long. And then as you can see, I've ran out of burlap here. Okay. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Let's see. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm trying to pull it down a little bit more, because it kind of looked bunched up. And your centerpiece, your center here, is going to be your focus on the door. So you kind of want to make that look neat. Looks a little neater. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Sometimes you have to take it loose and start again here. Okay, let's see how that looks from the front. Okay, that's too much showing the black there. Okay, just bunch it up together like this. Like I said, sometimes you have to hold it in place like that. And then you want to continue to wrap it around. Okay. Now, that looks better. Only thing is, you want to kind of make it a little more taut, a little more tight. Okay, and then this back piece here, you're just going to hot glue it. That's where your hot glue gun comes into place. See back here? You're going to hot glue this part. And again, I'm just trying to make sure I don't have too many spaces here. Okay. So alright, so I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of here, like so. just want to press it up here, just like that. And then this extra piece, you guys, if you want to, you can just fold it down because you're not going to see it in the back. You can either cut it or you can just fold it down in the back like this and hot glue it down again. Okay, and then for this size, as y'all can tell, well, you may not be able to tell, but I kind of like have two different colors. I ran out, this portion here was, this burlap ribbon was purchased from Dollar Tree. I went to do two different Dollar Trees tonight and they did not have any more, so I had to end up going to Walmart and I purchased this one here. So it's a little variation in the colors and the lace, but once it's all together you really won't be able to tell as much. So this side here, you want to do the same thing. Don't worry if you have a little bit of shred here, the burlap coming loose, you can simply just cut that. So you want to just continue to go around here, excuse me, go around here. Remember, you want it to be tight, but not so tight that it's overlapping. And you want it to be nice and neat. Okay, and you see right here how that's not neat right there. But we can fix that by simply, and you may have to do this several times, you guys, wrap and unwrap, wrap and unwrap, just to get it to your liking. Okay, just to get it to your liking. You may have to play with it for a little while just to get it how you want it to be. Okay, let's see. Let me take a look at it to see how that looks. And you see how it's keeping this point right there that I was telling y'all about. And you really want to hold it, get it really, really tight right here on this point so that can actually look like a point. Just hold it really, really tight, just like that. Okay? And then, again, you can cut this piece off if you like, or you can just simply hot glue it in the back. Well, you're going to have to hot glue it anyways in the back, and then the remaining portion you can cut off if you like. I think this video is getting kind of long, you guys, so I may just come back and show you guys the finished product once I'm finished, at least with the wrapping portion of it. And then because I'm just about done, I'm probably just going to look at it again just to make sure there's no none of the black of the reef showing, and then come back and show you guys how I embellish it, show you the finished product. Okay, so stay tuned for part 2 of my burlap Valentine's wrap. I'm sorry, wrap. Stay tuned for part 2 of my burlap Valentine's reef. Okay, you guys, stay tuned for part 2.